everybody. It's Deb. Welcome to my channel, Free Spirit Intention. And today we're going to be talking about the February 9th through the February 10th, the Mercury and Sun conjunction. Now, this is going to be something that's very heavy, very intense. And let's see if we can I got my notes right here, and I want to walk you guys through it. Now, I realize that February 9th is just about over for Northern Hemisphere, but this stuff is pretty serious. And so if you're wondering why you're going through this roller coaster, hopefully this will explain it. Okay, now let us continue. Okay. When Mercury, the planet of communication, conjuncts with the sun, life force, things are you should watch out for. The real shift is going to be on February 10th. The universe delivers the message loud and clear. Spiritual explosions hit until the 10th, okay? Wow. Some are going to feel it like they've been hit by a train. When Mercury, master of communications, fuses with the sun's intent energy, your mind is overcharged. Powerful information comes flooding in. The truth comes, and you see all people who have lied, people who you can't trust. You see others clearly. Deep thoughts or things you've kept hidden come out. What you see in others is a mirror of yourself. And I will give you an example of this later on when we get through most of this. Okay. Is a mirror of yourself. So everybody from your family, your friends, co-workers, soul tribe, neighbors, whatever, they are mirroring. There is something in them that is in you, that is mirrored to you, okay? And this information is refusing to shut off. You might have headaches, brain fog, weird sense of mental burnout, exhaustion. It's not about consuming a lot of data, guys. It's about the data you've consumed, okay? What you've learned, it's not about, going to the next step or staying on that computer and going to the next and next and having all this information in your brain and you don't know what to use it for, okay? Yes, it's really all about taking the time to decipher the meanings, okay? It's saying that you may even hear conversations from strangers as you're walking by. And that conversation is something that you are living, and you can't even believe that some stranger is saying exactly the information that you have just absorbed or something, or that you have just went through a situation, word for word, Okay. So, that is really strange. And you can also see symbols, songs, or messages. Mercury is aligning your inner and outer world, guiding you to something bigger in yourself, something that you need to see. Because, of course, the universe, God, they know what you need to see. Okay, so the inner outer world's guiding you to something bigger. If you brush this off, you'll miss the bigger message that you're supposed to. You'll miss the bigger opportunity. You'll miss everything that you're supposed to learn, okay? The universe is speaking to you. This is the beginning. When Mercury mixes with the sun, lies, you see the truth. This is a spotlight on deception. Who has deceived you? What's the situation that has deceived you? They even said that the news, your politicians, things that they are using, the words that they are using to manipulate and to direct you where they want you to go. Not where you need to go, but where they want you to go. Like cattle herding. Okay? This manipulation is lurking in the shadows, and that's what this is all about. This is a portal to open and broaden your horizons to know what people are mirroring you, who's manipulating you, who's lying to you, and what is the truth about your own self, okay? All lies will be exposed. Your gut feeling will intensify. So if you are the kind of person that gets a gut feeling about certain things, it is going to affect you greatly. You'll see through the masks of people, everyone you'll see if they're holding a truth about you, if they are lying to you, deceiving you in any way, shape, or form. This is about the truth of what people are to you, what people think of you. You'll cut through the BS and understand. You will see the truth about yourself and about everyone else that you are in a relationship with, some way, shape, or form. The universe exposes others, but it lets you see the truth of yourself. Everyone you encounter is a reflection of yourself. It exposes the hidden truths of you. Could be unresolved wounds. Mercury, the messenger, is reflecting your inner world as the people cross your path. What you see, other people, is your truth. Reflection of yourself. No judgment. Recognize its awareness. Universe is trying to help you grow, to see patterns, a clue to a higher self. And now I'm going to tell you the situation. Okay. The other day, a person from my soul family said something to me that said that, that I was off, okay? Had said I was off. It bothered me, but I was letting go. And then she proceeded to tell me that I should be going to bed at a certain time. That also, those two things, off and curfew, triggered me bad. I kept my mouth shut. Believe it or not, anybody that knows me, I kept my mouth shut, but I was pissed. I mean, it was like, how dare you? You know what I mean? I mean, I felt, I felt that it was she shouldn't have said that to me. And I was pissed off. I basically didn't have anything to do with her for a couple of days or whatever. Really didn't talk to her. Didn't really say too much of anything to her. Because I was hurt. I was mad. I couldn't believe I was so disrespected. But then when I got into this portal for 2/9 to 2/10, Sunday and Monday, I started reading up. And so this is how I figured this out. She's in my soul family, right? Somebody that I truly care about and I truly respect. And so she's in my soul family. Now, my blood family, I really don't have a blood family anymore, okay? So the first thing I thought that it was thinking, well, it has to be about the blood family because the soul family I've had such a short time. So anyways, I come to grips that something in my childhood, because it has to be about my blood family. Okay, so I thought, so when I sat there and meditated on it, is that me straight to the situation? Now, I don't know if it'll zap you straight to the issue, but it did zap me when it came to odd. Not odd, off. When she said I was a little off, she didn't know why I was off, but I was off. That took me straight to the situation where my mother was talking to a little me at 3 years old, saying things to me that I was off. And so I had thought that I had worked through many recodes and everything. But I realized that word off triggered and zapped me right back to when I was 3 years old and the things that my mother had said to me. So I breathed through it, understood, and then I went to the curfew thing, which when I sat there and thought about it, it zapped me exactly to the place in my childhood that my curfew, I didn't even have a childhood. My curfew was below anybody that was my age. And I mean, she just had control over everything in my life. Now, I realized that, of course, she had no idea that saying I was off or given an option of going to bed at 11 o'clock or whatever, that was going to trigger me into. Now, see, I didn't say anything to her. Oh, okay, I just hemmed and hawed, and then we got off and stuff, and then I was like, I exploded. So I realized that, of course, she didn't know that saying that I was off or giving me a curfew was going to trigger me into. She had no idea that I was triggered because we got off pretty soon after that. But the fact being, I took that and I took the soul family, her and the soul family, somebody that I respected and everything. And then I figured it's got to be something in my blood family, the way I was raised, which it was. And so I was able to work through that. Am I pissed off at her? No, I'm not mad. After I figured out what the issue was, of course I'm not mad at her. But then I said, well, reading this, what is it? She mirrors me, I mirror her. So what is it? Well, I'm a kind of person that is outspoken, has no tact, can be very brassy, I don't like to repeat myself when I'm trying to explain something. So I'm impatient. I expect you, and so that is how she reacted to me. Now, when she was telling me these things, I seen the look on her face, and it was reminding me of my mother, or reminded me of me when I'm aggravated when somebody's not picking up what I'm saying, the go to hell look, or aren't you going to get it, or whatever nasty look that I give. That I was seeing that in her. So I says, what is it that I see that she's mirroring me? And like I said, brassy. I consider at times myself to be rude, outspoken, tactless. And so what I was seeing in her was that about myself. And as I say to myself, wait a minute, I did not care for that. That upset me. Who am I to inflict that on somebody else? I am not better than anybody, and nobody's better than me. What I'm saying is, if I expect not to be treated or talked to in that manner, then I need to make sure that I do not talk to people in that manner. You see what I'm saying? So that is what I learned from that. And this portal is all about learning and being the best person and growing to your highest level, okay? Of who you truly are, your truth about yourself. So she showed me exactly, she mirrored me, showed me exactly how I come across on certain things, that I need not to act like that towards anybody, because if I don't like it, then I don't have the right to do that to anybody else. So that, I just wanted to show you how what it's saying that to do, and I showed you how I did it. You might think that you can do it a different way, and that's fine. Whatever helps you see just exactly where you fit in, the truth about yourself. That's all that it is about, okay? So let us continue. Remember, more information doesn't always bring more clarity. You want wisdom. You might feel overwhelmed. Discernment is your superpower. Wisdom isn't found in all the data you're trying to consume, it's found in the places in between. In the time you pause and expanding your perspective, your transformation happens when you can pause and examine what you've learned and process it, not jumping to more information and find yourself jumbled or confused. You see what I'm trying to say? Now, if the data that you get, if you're constantly just consuming data and not sitting back to understand what you've read or what it means or whatever, you are not going to get anything out of anything that you're not going to process it. It's just word jumbled. When you feel detached from your life, your body watching yourself like you're watching a movie. Yeah, when you detach, when your body and mind detach from each other, it's like watching a movie. You're watching a movie, you're watching your life as it unfolds. You're in it, but your mind and body, your body's out there and your mind is here. You're watching it, okay? This is a mind-body split. It's the universe is shaking you up. Reconnect, which you ground yourself. The truth is found in the now. The thought that rises above will stick to you. What it means by that is, okay, you have all this information coming in, all this stuff. Okay, now the things are gone. Now you've grounded yourself. You're back. Mind and body are as one. Now, you have all these ideas, all these things that are going on in your head and stuff. Which one do you know to go with? Which one is the universe trying to show you the route, the way to do it, the clue? Some are just Mercury's hyperactiveness energy. The thought that matters aren't the ones that scream and leave. They are the ones that don't leave. That's the universe planting a seed. So it's the ones that, when everything has left, your idea, certain ideas, blah, 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 this or that, and the one that's just nagging at you, won't let you forget the idea. That's the universe planting a seed inside you. And it's up to you to nourish it and make it grow. A powerful spark that's meant to shift something inside you. It might just stay in your thought until you start it. It won't ever die. It's the gift, a clue to follow one's direction, or maybe it's the truth about yourself. The universe is whispering. Listen to what it's saying before it will scream out, listen. See it not as an uneasiness. The universe is opening your eyes of the magic inside of you. This portal opens your eyes, mind, and heart. Learn and understand your truth and grow to a higher self and to find your true purpose. That is what these February 9th to the 10th, Sunday and Monday, is all about. Finding who you truly are, what your true purpose, and the truth about who is manipulating you, the truth about who is behind you and really truly is behind you. Who can you trust and who must you let go? Who does not no longer belongs in your life? That is what this portal is all about. It's intense. It's at times could be scary and and heavy. But as long as you breathe through it, you look at it with an open mind and understand that it's a gift. It's really actually a gift to really know. And there might be a lot of heartbreak over people that you can't be around anymore. But it is for your highest good. It is for you to understand truly who you are and what you need to do to make a difference. Okay, guys, this is about the Mercury, the planet of communications, when it conjuncts with the sun, the life force, meaning this, we need sun to grow and all that stuff. There's only one God, so we won't even get into that, but the life force of the planet. Okay? So, peace be with you. Thank you for being here, and I'll catch you the next time, okay? Bye-bye.